Yo, the moment he realized he just killed his wife. Man, I've been watching these videos a lot, chat. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. We've been watching these videos a lot. Like, bro, Cash Nasty, bro. When I was sick, this nigga Cash Nasty carried me, bro. I've been told y'all niggas this, bro. Cash Nasty carried me when I was sick. When I was sick, bro, Cash Nasty was there for me, bro. And watch Cash Nasty after the stream, man.
This is 79-year-old Harold Seidenfaden. At face value, Harold looks like an elderly, innocent man. But when police arrive to his home in Houston County, Georgia, they discover something so terrifying they couldn't possibly believe that Harold was responsible.
You see the blood on
the
his
morning of February 7th, Houston County sheriffs would receive a disturbing 911 call from a frantic man claiming his neighbor had just shot his wife.
911, what's your emergency?
My neighbor, he just came up through my yard, all covered in blood. I guess what he's saying is he and his wife had a big argument, and he might have killed her.
Okay, what's the address, sir?
It's 2356 Elka Road.
All right, and do you know where he is right now?
Yeah, he just walked into my house. He's sitting in the kitchen.
Does he have any weapons on him?
Well, I found a knife, but she took it from him.
Quickly, police rushed to the homes, waking up the quiet community of Elko, Georgia. Officers had little to no information about what happened, so they would take extreme precautions and look at everyone on the scene as a potential suspect.
Best I got is if a male named Bud, possibly about 80 years of age. His number was should be in the residence with the caller. The caller's ringing the neighbor. I'm not sure on the address where it occurred.
I think keep that AR right down.
I don't think this is gonna be the.
Come up here. What's going on, fella? Keep your hands up where I can see them.
Where's he at?
Where is he at?
He's in my house with my wife. He called me. He said, Nate, are you home? I said, yeah. He said, have you got a gun? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, bud, what you need? He said, I need you to shoot me. Me and Deb had it out. She left. She gone. Yeah. I said, Brother Bud, I walk out to talk to him. Yeah. I walked out door. He's in the yard right here. Blood all over his shirt and everything. His hands.
Where does he live?
In the camper back there behind me.
Do you know, is he in the house right now?
Yeah. Right there with my wife. I mean, he's no dude. He ain't got no weapon.
You're not gonna get hurt, okay? Can you tell us what's going on? You okay? What's going on?
I was supposed to get operated on Monday. I've been operated on for a full year. Shoulder. I tore the shoulder out. That's where they.
Where'd you get all the blood from?
My wife and me.
Where is she at?
She's down in the house. She's a good woman, but me and her, she wanted me to get operated on Monday, and I wanted to wait on it.
Okay.
I've been operated on.
Is she okay?
She's gone.
This is the exact moment that officers realized the severity of the situation. It's hard to assume the worst when your suspect is as calm and brittle as Harold is. They had no idea he had just killed his own wife. And it's not until Harold reveals she's likely dead that the officers realize there's a dying body that needs immediate attention.
She's gone.
Cover her, cover him. Come on.
The nigga accidentally pulled the trigger and just shot that bitch. Shot his foot, not the wife. Shot his foot.
Officers can never fully trust a witness or a suspect's claims. For all they know, someone could be hiding inside the trailer with a weapon.
Someone live in a trailer? I should have asked them, like, where did this and shit.
Come on, Dusty. Cover that head.
That shit right there.
Huh?
With no idea as to where Deborah's body is, officers turn to Harold to give some insight to quicken their search.
Hey, ask her where she's at.
Where's she at in the camper?
She's in the back.
Back room? Supposed to be in the back room. How many rooms are in the camper?
You got it. The living room, and there's a door that goes into the back room.
25. Living room, then the door, then the back room?
Look at his face,
What
bro.
side-
Like the bit of rage,
What side's
bro.
the bedroom?
Like,
On the left?
No, yeah, on the left. Look back in the back.
It's supposed to be living room, door to the left, then go to the back.
Nobody back there? Nothing.
Strangely, even with Harold's help, the body is nowhere to be found. This is concerning, and officers decide to resort to their next best option, searching the perimeter of the trailer.
I don't know what this nigga could have done, bro.
You good? There. Where she's at? She's on the back bed. She's under the blanket.
Under the blanket, son.
Yeah, he covered up the blanket.
The body was lying in front of the officer the entire time, and by the time they discovered her, it was far too late. Deborah Seidenfaden was dead. Now that the hunt to potentially save Deborah was over, officers had to make sense of this.
I did got like, I real talk got chills on my body, bro. Like, some niggas gotta be
a situation. Why in the world did Harold kill his own wife? To make sense of everything, they decided to speak to Harold himself to better understand his side of the story.
Bud, you ain't got no weapons or anything else on you, do you? You need any knives or anything? Hold on, don't. Just your phone?
Yeah. No.
Well, we didn't have exact on everything, so unfortunately we had to be safe, not sorry. And by us being safe, that actually keeps you safer.
Yeah. Well, that prosthesis goes down into the bone and then it's broken out. Boom. And now, I can't. In the hospital for 2 days. Couldn't drink, had it. Now.
Yeah, bro. This, like, bro. How could you do this to your lover, bro? Like, you sat there and said, do sickness and all that, like, you would keep her safe, bro. Niggas really sat there and just marked her, bro. Like, y'all could've, bro. That's him, bro. Hell no, bro.
Split the skin. Couldn't drink or eat.
How did she not overpower him, bro?
And the stupid doctor say you're diabetic and your blood sugar's too low. I said I hadn't eaten anything or drank anything. Hadn't eaten anything or drank anything for 14 days. So my blood sugar's low. He drank bleach.
I drank bleach?
When was that? When did you drink bleach? This morning?
That's probably why this nigga's acting like this.
Harold's story is tragic. The pain of his surgeries and health issues had ruined his life. The pressure was building from Deborah, pushing him to get another surgery, and eventually, Harold snapped, taking Deborah's life instead of his own.
Ma'am, don't put anything on it right now just because of the blood. No. I understand that, but there's also other things going on, okay? Yeah.
This nigga's 80 years old, bro.
This shoulder
I checked it for.
just did break out. The prosthesis down in there. He's on fire, okay?
Real shit, what's the point of putting this nigga in jail, bro?
Pants in it.
Let's send this nigga to the...
And that's his phone right there next to it.
Like, where do you send him, bro?
We're gonna make sure everything's taken care of. Now you gotta come over and we'll walk with
Yeah, I'll stay with you. Bud, you gonna stay with me for a minute, okay? He's gonna bring the car up to you.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit easier.
He still is an old man, bro.
You gonna have to slide. Put your other foot up there and then kind of
Come
push.
on, bro.
Pull your left foot in.
You can barely get in the car, bro.
While it's easy to feel bad for Harold, it's important to remember that he just brutally killed his own wife, and officers need to treat this as a homicide investigation. With this in mind, they turn to the 3 witnesses on scene, where they learned the dark life Harold had been living for the last year. They'd start with Harold's neighbor, the man who initially called 911.
The hell of a thing to wake up to on a Sunday. Yeah, I mean, I ain't been long got up. He called me. It's late. I said, yeah, you home? I said, yeah. He said, you got a gun? I said, yeah, bro, what's going on? I need you to shoot it. No, but I can see. I just drank half the other food, help my rig, I try to kill me after I came. I need somebody to do it for me. I said, but I can see.
Harold's neighbor mentioned his wife helped treat his wounds after the shooting, so they decided to speak with her next.
Hey, y'all hadn't tried to clean up anything or anything that... What did you clean up? Yeah. Right, but what did you clean up, though? I mean, in the house. Not him personally, in the house.
I set him in his chair, and I done everything in his chair.
Okay, so nothing else in the house? Okay. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
And I put the paper towels in that box.
Okay, all right.
So,
Yeah, just leave everything where it is now. That way the investigators can take pictures of everything.
he had his hands like this.
Yeah, was he anywhere else in the house? How did he come in? The back door?
I live down there in the yard, highway,
And he just came straight through here? Did he go anywhere else in the house?
No.
All right, so he just came in here, sat down, and then...
He was in the kitchen. I was hurrying, come here, hurry. Walk around the corner, no, God, bud.
Okay, all right. So just to make sure, came in that door, walked straight over here, sat here until we got here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him just sit here.
Okay.
He said, did y'all call the police? He said, yeah.
Okay.
I said, tell them to call the police.
All right, yeah, just don't mess with any of that. If you would, just stay out here or outside. It's fine. But that way they can go ahead and take pictures of everything, okay? Yeah, no, that's what I said. Out here or in there. That way they can get pictures of it. Yeah, well, and that's the other thing, in case there's any drops or anything, that way they can get pictures of it.
Lastly, officers speak to Harold's boss and owner of the property. He was at the scene before officers arrived and could help give further insight into what actually happened.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man. Yeah, we can't really say much. The one thing I can ask you, I understand you're the property owner, you have a right to be here, but this is an active crime scene, so we do need to keep everybody out.
Yeah,
so if
can
you
I go in the house?
No, the entire property is a crime scene right now. So we're still investigating.
Well, when he called me, he said, Nate, my aunt's husband, he said, where you at? I said, I'm just getting up. I said, can you come out here? I said, what's going on? He said, Bud just called me and told me to keep quiet. And he didn't have enough nerve to keep himself up on the halfway up the driveway till I shoot him. I said, you better call 911. That's right. Don't meet him up the driveway. First, I already messed up making the house.
Nigga said, can I shoot him, bro? Why the fuck did you ask like that, nigga?
Basically, I just stood there, but his spontaneous utterances where he couldn't take it anymore. She wanted him to have another surgery on his shoulder that he was supposed to have next week. And
that means
he
did not have to kill her, bro. He did not have to kill her.
From the country club. Apparently, he's also got some heart issues as well that's been going on it. Yeah, he couldn't take it anymore and something else. Basically, it's just one of those, he had to do it to get away from her. Pretty much what it boiled down to.
She wanted to have surgery. She wanted to go ahead and have the surgery. And he didn't want to have the surgery.
While some officers stayed at the scene to secure it,
well, you did not have to kill her,
transported
bro.
Harold to the local hospital for treatment of potential injuries and to collect evidence, such as his clothing. An officer would stick by his side, and they would have one final chat about the disturbing events that just went down an hour ago.
I'm on the Springfield Corn for a relay service. I'll head back down about an accident on fall.
Do what, bud? Do what, man? Do what? They're working on getting you something that way you can use the bathroom. Yeah, we'll get that in just a second. They're gonna get you something to use the bathroom with, and then we'll get you out of that and get you some clothes changed, okay?
Are you hearing any voices? Are you hearing any voices, anything like that?
Any voices in your head, bro?
You unplug this.
Hear me? Okay, not have any inner voices
Still wants to pull anything in. Before you start pulling stuff with you.
That was all officers could get out of Harold, and honestly, everything that was necessary to convict him.
Yeah.
He was deemed competent to stand trial, and on November 23rd, Harold Seidenfaden was convicted of 2 counts of murder, 1 count of aggravated assault, and 1 count of possession of a firearm. He was given life in prison.
They gave this nigga life in prison. It was like, why did y'all give him life? The nigga was about to die, bro.
Listen, you want to skip
Alright, thanks for watching.
But what if I told
hey,
you?
man, make
There's
sure,
skip
bro,
ads for everybody.
don't do what this guy did.